Oh, it's starting up again. No. Hmm. I don't know if I should put on like a book or something. Maybe that'll stop it from shaking. No, it's not. Hmm. We're gonna give it a few moments, everybody, to for you to join. It doesn't seem like it's shaking now, so it seems like it's okay. Seems like it's okay. And that's starting again. Yeah, I don't really. It doesn't do it, and then it does it. I gotta. Hmm. Let's see if I put like a book underneath it or something. Maybe that will stop it from shaking like that. I'm hoping that does. Yeah, it's still kind of shaking though. Hmm. Welcome everybody to the live. How y'all doing, man? Tap in with us. What's good? What's good? Cozy Bear, what's happening, man? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna have to get the other tripod. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the other tripod, so it's shaking for sure. And I know you guys are gonna tell me you're getting dizzy from it. So we're gonna turn this off. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Um, we're going to turn that off. And we are going to use a stationary tripod because I don't know what's going on with that thing. Well, it's not good because it was shaking like all over the place. So we're just gonna have to use this regular stationary tripod, you know. Um, it's all good, you know. I hope that there's not something wrong with this thing because it never did this before. Now all of a sudden it's shaking everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Now it's better because I set up a stationary tripod. How y'all doing, man? How's everybody feeling from this eclipse? Because it is wild, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's not even a story. I went out to go get some a smoothie earlier, earlier, and man, all I wanted to do was get home because people were driving like crazy, and I was like, "What is going on?" It's like Sunday, man. Usually there's like nobody on the road. Everybody's at church. No, definitely was not the case. And let me tell you what, man. Like I was sitting in the parking lot and I'm sitting here like this, getting ready to make like a right hand turn like this. And I'm sitting right there and this guy comes straight from this way and he's ready to like go straight into me like this. Like he doesn't even see me and I had to move over like this and he just slammed on the gas and went straight by. And I was like, what is going on, man? Like people are going through it. And the eclipse is today, and the eclipse energies have been building up, and they're intense. And a lot of people's stuff is coming to the surface. that they're needing to face. A lot of people are, it's coming to the surface, man. You can gaslight people, you can hurt people, all of it, but it's like you are being shown what you need to look at. And well, thank you for the compliment, Jason Todd. I appreciate you, man. It's nice, isn't it? Thank you. I appreciate that, psychiatric technician. Appreciate you. Thank you for subbing and liking, Bethany. I appreciate you. We're gonna I've never tried these before, okay? It's something new. They are vegan, plant-based mini pizzas that have like 10 grams of protein. They're vegan pepperoni. And we're gonna try them out. I don't know what they're like. I have no idea. If they aren't that great, I'll give them away. I may just give them away anyway to someone, you know. The cholesterol. Cholesterol is 0 milligrams. 0. If you want to take a look at the ingredients or the macros, it's 0. So there's no cholesterol, supposedly. Anything else you want to know? It's made with whole grains, ready in under 10 minutes, 8 grams of protein, made in New York City. Made in New York City. Yeah, no one's having the package, man. I mean, hell, we'll probably just taste it and that's the end of it. Funny you say that. Daren is live. Yes, he is. Why is it misleading? Because I'm not eating the whole package. If I only have one, that's probably it. And yeah, the packages are misleading. That's why I don't really go by it, you know. But, you know, oh, you're saying like the 10 grams of protein is for the whole package. I got you. I got you. Well, there's 4 of them in here, okay? There's 4 of them in here. This is something brand new. And this is what they look like. They're little. Here's 2. And here's the other 2. And we're just going to heat up one of them and just try it out on the stream and see what it's like. And that's it, you know. I don't even know if this is considered organic. It doesn't, I don't think it's vegan, dairy free. It doesn't say organic on this one. It's a lot of the fertilizer has things in such as shrimp leftovers, so it's really organic. So here's what one looks like, okay? Not cooked yet. How does it look? You watch some Simpsons and dig out on it. That's cool. I mean, yeah, maybe you could. I mean, I don't know how good it is. Yeah, have your secretary order you. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean they have a plain one too if you don't want the protein, if you don't want the pepperoni, it's plant protein. It's not real pepperoni, so it's not real meat is what I mean. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the toaster or in the oven, okay? Like this conventional oven. Uh, we're gonna bake it and see what happens. Like I said, we're just gonna do one. If I don't like it, I'll probably just give it away, man. I'll send it to one of you guys. I mean, look at the back of it though. It's already like pre-cooked. You can see. Look at the booty on it. It's kind of brown. So they've already like cooked it crispy, you know. I'm only putting one in. No, I'm not I don't microwave, man. See this thing right here? It's not a microwave. It's like a conventional oven. It's an air fryer and it's got all that stuff, you know. So no, I'm not going to put it. I don't use a microwave. I'm not a fan of microwaves. I don't like how the food comes out. No, I'm not microwaving it, man. That's not microwave, I said. This isn't a microwave. We were just live the other day. You can go back and watch the live stream we did the other day. What's good? What's good? Put a little bit of butter on them, specifically garlic butter or Philadelphia. I don't eat. I'm vegan. I don't eat Philadelphia cheese or any of that stuff. Um, I mean, I could put like crushed garlic. I have actual real garlic. You guys want me to after we get done with this, do you want me to test out these new products that I picked up as well? And they're called, have you heard of a product called Drum Roll? And these are like plant-based, gluten-free, grain-free, 190 calories, low sugar, and high protein. So they're chocolate glazed donuts with 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein. So they're kind of like protein bars, so to speak. I watched somebody else do a stream on these, and I just had found these, and they said they were really good for a protein type product. So it's like it's got 10. Look at the macros, man. 190 calories. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in here. 190 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein. Living in the future. And then here's the other flavor. This is strawberry glazed. Same thing, 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein. This one has 200 calories. So the chocolate is 190 and the strawberry is 2. If you guys want me to try these out afterwards, I'm not going to try both of them. I would have one of each, maybe, or maybe we'll try one and we'll do another one on another stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many of you pull up and what you guys think. But yeah, I found some cool vegan items, man. This is another vegan product I found. And these are made by this company called 3 Wishes. Really good ingredients in these as well. And they're dairy free, they're vegan, they're grain free, so there's no like carbs at all. It's really strange because they're now like considering bars like this like protein bars, you know? So I got this flavor and this one. I think we'll try them out on different lives. I'm not going to do them all on this one, of course. Definitely not. But I just wanted to show you guys what's up and coming, you know, that we may try out on the stream, you know. Oh, okay. Have a great day, Eric. I wish you the best, my brother. We're gonna put you in timeout, my friend. Sayonara. And I send you a lot of love, man. Yes, I'm a male person, Dom. Thank you for asking. Morning, Josh. 6:50 a.m. here in New Zealand. Haven't caught you in the morning before. I always catch you at midnight here. How long you are? Um, I've only been on for like 15 minutes. Okay, Mr. X. Thank you for joining, my friend. Well, we'll have to see. It's not really dessert though. This is like a protein. Like you would have this after a gym workout or something, you know? Hey, Caitlin Roberts, what's good? Um, yeah, I know. We're not even gonna entertain it, all right, Caitlin? Because it's just not even worth our energy, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta send our love, you know? Um, love you too, brother. Love you too, man. No, man, no one's talking about that, man, to get protein from that, man. It's just on the go, something you can have on the go, man. I mean, don't you have protein bars before? It's not, it's just it is what it is. I saw them on the shelf. Someone did a review on them on another channel and they said it was really good. And so I figured I'd try them, you know? I mean, the ingredients and the macros are super good. 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein. No, it's not, man. Look at the bottom. 1 gram, or I'm sorry, 190 calories for 4 donuts, 10 grams of sugar, not 10 grams of sugar, 10 grams of protein, and 1 gram of sugar. Um, and it's grain free. What does it use? Probably, I bet it uses like a coconut sugar or monk fruit or stevia or something like that, but I'm not really sure. I don't really see what it is. Um, it's got pea protein, almond flour. I honestly don't know. I don't see it. Oh, monk fruit. It uses monk fruit. Um, y'all are tweaking today, man. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is pea protein, but it uses monk fruit. Um, there's a supermarket called Harris Teeter that had them. I don't know. That I don't know, but I've seen it on. These are the two flavors I found. This one has a little more calories, 200 calories versus the chocolate has 190. I don't know. Somebody did a live stream on them and said it was really good. So for like 1 gram of sugar for using like for being plant based and everything, there's not many protein bars that taste actually good that are plant based, unless you're using like whey or something. I've had my share when I was bodybuilding, a lot of protein bars, and when you're doing plant based, there's not really much out there. No, not yet, man, not yet, because I don't know if we're gonna actually do it or not on this live stream. Maybe on this live stream, I don't know. I wanted to show you guys like the different things I'm potentially going to do on a live stream. Like we're doing right now, this New York pizza. This New York pizza, which is 10 grams of protein, and it's plant-based. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna sample it. See what it's like. Um, I mean, I would imagine it uses like a diet cheese or something. It's dairy free, so um, let's see. I would like to put some garlic on it, but I think I'm gonna like cut it in half, and then I'll put like a little bit of garlic on one. It doesn't. I don't. I don't know honestly. I mean it's dairy free, so I would imagine it's like some kind of soy based or almond based or something like that. Oh, mozzarella shreds. Wait, Blackbird Foods mozzarella just says mozzarella shreds. There's apple cider vinegar, basil. It's got a lot of coconut oil. It's got a lot of ingredients. Let's just say that. I just figured I wanted to try it, and then I thought, why don't I try it on stream for you guys, with you guys? You know. You guys should go back and watch the live stream I did. Yeah, I mean, I have this one. Here's one that I use a lot, which is Dia cheddar. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna crush some garlic and put it on one of them because I want to taste it normally, what it tastes like normally, but then I want to crush some fresh garlic on it too, you know. So I'm gonna tilt it down so you guys can see. Wait, let me see how I can do this. Maybe I'll move the camera over here and we'll do this somehow. Let me see if I can do this here. And we shall tilt the camera so you guys can see. I really wish that gimbal was working. It kind of really sucks that at the moment it doesn't. How's that? So we're gonna slice it in half. Yeah, I think it needs to be cooked a little bit longer. It's soft, and it's hot. It just, I think, yeah, it needs to be cooked a little longer. It's kind of doughy right now. Still, there's not like a crunch to it. Yeah, it's cold still. All right, I'm gonna put it in there for a little bit longer. Let's put it in a little bit longer. And then we have this. I have this this garlic crusher, and we'll crush some garlic. What's the pepperoni looking stuff made of? I could tell you in a second. Let me look on the box. It says on the box, which I'm not really a big fan of, but it says here Beyond Meat, which I realized that later on. I'm not really a huge fan of Beyond Meat, but I do have these other pepperonis. I do have these pepperonis, which are veggie pepperonis. And look at, I have not tested these yet. I've not eaten these, but they look how close to a regular pepperoni they look. And these are veggie pepperonis. So doubting. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the Beyond Meat because it was the company was owned by someone who I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't think he owns it anymore. Gates, if you guys are familiar with Gates, he's a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. Uh, Bill, Mr. Bill, owned like 90% of it. And if you've read and heard a lot of things about him and the things he's done, I think you would probably agree with me. Yeah, yeah. He owns a company just like he owns like tons of farmland that McDonald's sources their vegetables from. Um, I mean, look it up on the internet. Do your research if you don't believe me. But he was buying up a lot of farmland and then selling like tomatoes to McDonald's and stuff like that. If you're familiar with the disclosure community and the truth community, then you know what I'm talking about. You know, with spraying and all kinds of stuff, and Monsanto. And so I'm not a huge fan of Beyond because of that. Plus the fact that from what I've heard, they make a lot of it inside of a lab. Um, so yeah, I try to stay away from it as much as possible, if you know what I mean. um, I'm sure if you guys have been watching the channel for a long time, you've heard a lot of what I've spoken about on here for a long time on the Roundtable podcast and just streams during streaming live and everything else. But you know, of course, I have to be very careful as to what I say on here too. You know. Well, we're cooking these right now, and we're gonna sample them. They're brand new. They're pepperoni, plant-based mini pizzas made in New York City. Supposedly, that's what it says on the box. They're vegan, and we're gonna see what Nico. What's good, brother? Stephen Morton. What's good, brother? Kurt Cares 170. What's good? You're cool too, man. Please subscribe to the channel and tap the like button, man. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I don't eat meat. No, I don't eat meat. But we're also going to potentially, if you guys want me to, we'll test these out too. They're plant-based donuts with 10 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, only 190 calories in this one, 200 calories in this one. I'm not going to eat all of them. I probably will just taste one of each, or maybe just one, and we'll do another one on another live. I don't know. We'll see. Um, no, it's actually pretty good. The ingredients, man. It's not junk food. Um, it's gluten free. It's grain free. It's only 190 calories. It's got 1 gram of sugar. That's to me is not junk. It uses a monk fruit to sweeten it, but only 1 gram. Um, um, Probably since 2020. 2020. No, I don't think monk fruit is bad, but I don't eat it often. I don't really eat it that often. But I'm not gonna buy these like on a daily basis and eat them. Somebody spoke about it on a live, and I figured we'd try it on a live stream. I'm gonna taste it. I don't think I'm probably gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat the whole package, nor get them on a regular basis. But I wanted to try it on the live stream with you guys. Um, but the person that did them, he eats meat, he eats sugar, he eats all like McDonald's and all that stuff, and he even said this is pretty good. So I figured we'd try it. There's no seed oils in this. It even says it on the package actually. So listen, man, you guys are preaching to the choir because I fast. I eat big ass salads that I make meal prep every week. Um, I eat very healthy, man. I do green juices. I drink wheatgrass. I fast. Like I'm pretty much the only thing I had today was a smoothie around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I fasted the whole entire day, pretty much. So I don't. I know all this. What you guys are talking about. And if you guys want me to do a live on healthy things to eat and you know cutting and all kinds of stuff, I can do that as well. They're crystals. They're crystals. They're all different kinds of crystals. They got meanings, and they're different types of energies for different things. I've got them from like all over the place. Crystal shops, um, many different places. Um, so here's what it looks like. Now what we're gonna do is crush some garlic on half of it. On half of oh great, garlic is not really looking too good, guys. Never mind. All right, never mind with the garlic. Garlic is definitely not looking too good. Um, all right, here we go. So here's what it looks like. I'm not really liking the way that it looks, to be honest with you. Even the like pepperoni. Whoa. Well, there goes the pepperoni, and it doesn't even look like it cooked too well. That's what happens on a live stream, guys. But this is what it looks like. It's kind of hot, so I gotta wait a minute. Um, I'll chop another slice. I'll chop it up in half and a quarter. We'll just see what it tastes like. This may be the last time I buy it, and I may just give it away. Um, doesn't the cheese doesn't even look that appetizing, but here we go. Look, let's go in. I mean, it's not a bad flavor. I mean, I've had New York pizza before. It definitely doesn't taste like New York pizza. It says it was made in New York City, but it definitely does not. Um, I mean, it's okay. I mean, if I had to rate it 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 6.5. The dough's not bad. And let's not forget that this is not flour, it's grain free. So that's another reason why. And it tastes pretty good for grain free. I would probably even say I would give it maybe an 8, 8.5. Knowing that it's grain free and it tastes this way, it's not bad. And I'm not mad at it. The pepperoni is like, eh, nothing to it. There's like, it's not even flavorful. It's almost, hey, you know what? You could taste like the spices from the pepperoni. It gave me like a reminder of pepperoni because I used to eat pepperoni. So it did give me a bit of a reminder of the pepperoni. But it's very, yeah. I mean, I'd recommend it. It's not bad. Would I get it again after this? Probably not. Would I recommend it? Would I say to you, yeah, you should get it if you're vegan? It's pretty good for vegan, and especially for grain free. I mean, but as I said, I'm not a big fan of Beyond Meat, so um, there's probably a slim chance maybe I would get the plain. They do have a plain one. Yeah, there is. There is. I've talked about it before. To be honest with you, they did a really good job with the pepperoni. It's very close to pepperoni. Like I said, I think I'll stick to like an 8.5, but I would recommend it. Maybe I would try the grain free one. I mean the one without the pepperoni. But I will say this. I've had grain free pizza that's not flour and it's not carbs. And this is pretty damn close to like regular flour. It's wild. The more I think about it, for a grain free, that's crazy, man. Well, there you have it, folks. Oh, if you want, I could briefly explain it again, JM74, if you want me to. You would you would honestly think that this is pepperoni. Wow. I'm shocked it's like plant-based pepperoni. I mean, then again, like Beyond Meat, they've gotten so damn close to like tasting like real meat. But this tastes, I just ate one piece that was like crispy, and it tastes like almost, it's almost like if you, I mean, maybe the texture wise, if you put them side by side and gave it to somebody, I don't know, they probably could tell it's not real pepper. Well, maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? If this was like side by side, Would you be able to tell that's not pepperoni? I mean, it's pretty damn close. Now, I don't know what takeaway is, but I'll tell you what. I mean, when you eat it, I ate a lot of pepperoni before 2020, so I remember what it tastes like. And this is very, very close. It's good. It's good. I mean, for frozen pizza, damn, I think this is better than like Papa John's. I mean, I'm very surprised. Domino's, oh yeah, very much so. It's better than Domino's. For a frozen pizza, I'm very surprised. Probably one of the first plant-based ones I've had that is damn good. No, definitely, I had never tried Raising Cane's. I mean, they don't have any vegan stuff at all. Raising Cane's. They have no vegan foods at all. It's chicken. It's just chicken. Um, it's pretty much like going to KFC. You know. So I'm not going to make another one of these. We're done. I'm going to put that back, the other one back in the box, and I'm going to heat up the. I don't eat any fast food whatsoever. I don't I did like over 10 years ago. I like over 10 years ago I had Taco Bell and stuff like that. I don't eat any of that stuff anymore. Um but I'm going to have the other half of this, because I want something with substance than just like that small little pie. This is probably what I'll have in just some of a salad that I meal prep. But this is like the other half of the black bean burger that I showed you guys on the live from the other day. So I'm just gonna have the other half of this. It's from a meal prep company that I use that hand makes these black bean burgers. Um, and it's delicious. Delicious. I'll show you guys once it's oh well, it fell apart. I'll show you guys once it's heated up. What it looks like. But it's basically sweet potatoes mashed up and handmade black bean burger. Ramadan, I don't know what that is. But here's what it looks like. You can see it. Um, yeah, I don't know what you mean. What is that? Ramadan? I don't know. But as you guys know, I was doing breath work yesterday, and I in the morning I woke up and well, in the morning when I woke up, my neck was really really sore, and I think I pushed a little bit too hard during the week with Pilates and cycling and all the things I do pretty much every day of the week. Yeah, that's not processed right there. Yeah, that's why I only had a little bit of this. I agree. I don't that this black bean burger is handmade. It's not processed whatsoever. But I'll show you a salad that I make. I make 5 of them every single week, and I'll bring it in and show you. Let's just say the least processed foods you can have, the better. And I fast a lot, which raises your vibration. And I eat salads like this, which has like pea sprouts in it that I these have a lot of protein in them. Sunflower sprouts. Yeah, yeah, not today though. Not today. Another day. But this is what I eat every day. And I usually don't really have anything for breakfast. I usually eat around this time, and it's around 3:15 right now. And then I'll fast the rest of the night till tomorrow till about 12, 1 o'clock. So I kind of intermittently fast like 24 hours at a time. And then very soon, which I'll take you guys on that journey if you want, I'll vlog it. I'm planning to do a long fast very soon. I just did one last month, and I'll probably do another one. Um, I don't know what you mean. Show your view, please. I don't. I'm showing you my view. So yeah, this is. Oh, the you mean this? Here. There you go. It's got red cabbage and sunflower sprouts and carrots and mixed greens, but dark greens, and it's got spinach and um, these forget what these are called. Um, I forget what the name of these are called. Broccoli sprouts. Um, so yeah, this is really good for you, man. A lot of nutrition, high vibration in this, and it's superb. Yeah, it is. It is. So I meal prep these. Like I make them on Fridays for 5 days. So I have 5 of them in the fridge right now, for one for each day, and I just go in there and I get it, and I just eat it. Not right now, Harris, because I'm making this food over here. So, yeah. Nope, I do not, Larry. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And yeah, we'll have this black bean burger part of it, and then I'll have maybe one. I'm not going to do both the donut packages because it's going to be just too much. I'll probably just, or maybe we'll just save it for another live. I think we'll just save it for another live. Um, Acai berry, bananas, spinach, kale, pineapple. Sometimes I like green juices. Um, yeah, probably. I mean, I streamed yesterday and today. You can go back and watch the lunch stream I did yesterday. So yeah, probably. I think I believe no matter what you do, it's important to do moderation. important to have things in moderation. It's important to have balance. It's important to fast. It's important to, you know, eat something like this. It's important to, to have that balance and to listen to our bodies. And the problem is a lot of the stuff out there, as I walk through grocery stores and drive around, it is all junk food. You have fast food on every corner. You've got multiple fast food places. Most of it's fried. And it's just tons of salt, tons of calories. I mean, there was something I was looking at, and it said it was like 1,100 calories. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know how much running on a treadmill you would have to do to burn 1,100 calories? And people ask, how do you cut? And it's like the easiest thing to do, but yet it's hard depending on what you're eating, because you have to burn more than you're taking in. And that's it, really. But man, some of these meals, like you go to like a fast food place, and some of it's like 2-3,000 calories. Could you imagine, like, if you walk on the treadmill for an hour, you're not even burning close to that. You burned maybe 100 something calories. Imagine every time you keep eating like things that are like 2-3,000 calories, and you're only on the treadmill for like an hour. Yeah, it's good, but you're definitely not going to keep up with what you're consuming to how much you're burning. Yeah, processed white sugar at that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's all processed, and seed oils and all kinds of stuff, man. Profit margins are important to companies, not health. Salt and sugar, horrible in these foods. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I'm glad I found this meal prep company, and they do these black bean burgers. But the problem is they don't do any vegan options. Very little vegan options, because he's like, oh, it's too expensive. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, one day he made like these tacos, and like I'm like, that's not vegan, but all he has to do is take the cheese off and it becomes vegan. So it's like, just, I feel like it's just excuses, because I showed people like this deli meat that I have that's made with chickpeas and red peppers, and it was $2.99 for a whole package of deli meat that was plant based. And people say it's too expensive, but I paid $2.99 for it, and it was a whole package. So, I mean, you can do it if you really wanted to. You can eat more whole foods and it doesn't have to be organic. It doesn't have to be anything. Just whole foods, like stuff that's not processed. But again, we've been conditioned and programmed to, like, we have to hurry up and get here and get there. That's why everyone on the road is in a race, like they're running to a fire, and yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I've got another dish. I've got a couple of them in the freezer, and I've got one of them that is made with chickpeas and kale, and it is so good. And he makes like this Greek dressing, again, all vegan, but it's made with chickpeas, and chickpeas are heavy in protein, and it's all chickpea. It's like a chickpea Greek salad. So good, one of my favorites. And I froze two of them, because I'm like, oh my god, he barely makes those. They are amazing, you know. Um, like I said, man, I have a lot of knowledge in the nutrition arena. Over 30 or 40 years, my dad, as I told you guys on many, many lives, my dad passed away in 2022, from fourth stage Hodgkin's lymphoma. No, I'm sorry. He had Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, fourth stage, in 94, but he passed away in 2022 with cancer again. But when he healed in 1994, They told him he had a week to live. He changed his whole lifestyle. He changed his diet. He went all raw in 1984, mind you. I mean, this was unheard of in 1994. He went all raw, healed himself in 6 weeks. Okay. And so I have a lot of experience with like nutrition and green juicing and what is good and what's not good. And I grew up as a little kid. He was already teaching me things like fasting, and they would give me brown bag lunches, and he wouldn't have sugar in the house. And I was already growing up that way as a young kid in the 70s. So I have a lot of knowledge. If you guys want me to talk more about this stuff, about fasting and cleaning your colon out and all kinds of stuff, I'm more than willing to do videos or even go live and talk about holistic health. Yeah. I never heard of Dr. Debbie. Yeah, yeah, kale. I mean, green wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is really good for you, man. If you could juice shots of wheatgrass, man, if you can grow your own wheatgrass or even juice it, that stuff is so powerful. Here's uh here's what it looks like. Heat it up. Yeah, yeah, actually, I just had some here. And I don't know where it is now. I had some sea moss actually. I don't know where it is right now. Um, yeah, I would show you, but I don't know where it is right now. Yeah, I have some sea moss actually. I worked I worked for a company called TLC many years ago, back in I think 2020, and that's when sea moss was just like hot and getting out there. And we were selling it in the company, and we were doing like teas to detox, because detoxing is so important, and they don't teach you that. They don't teach us any of these things, man. You just end up having to suffer to learn. When there's so many people out there that know these things and they don't care to share it, they want to like charge somebody to share it. And I'm getting chills because I want to share it. Oh, it's so amazing, guys. Wow. I mean, this is like all black beans and everything. Look at this. Again, of course, you know, this isn't really processed, but the least processed you can do, the better. And this is like the sweet potatoes. They don't teach us about breath work. They don't teach us about mental health. They don't teach us about going outside and grounding. Why aren't these things being taught in the school systems? Yet they give you such trash at the school lunches. And then people aren't taught, and then they think they're eating healthy because it's everywhere. So because you have like a McDonald's on every corner, people think it's good for you. There's actually people that think it's good for you. Just because you have McDonald's and KFC and uh, that one Raising Cane's and all these places, people actually think it's healthy. You walk into a gas station, there's all processed shit, sugar everywhere, colored stuff like Takis that have the like red number, like everything in it, which is a known fact it's cancerous. And it's like insane to me, the things that are on the shelves when I walk through a supermarket, and like people think it's good for you because it's everywhere, and they see other people putting it in their carts, so they think they model after what other people are doing. So if they see growing up, oh yeah, everybody's got like, Cheetos in their basket, or a Big Mac from McDonald's, you know what I mean? They're gonna automatically think that that's good for you. Like it's everywhere. So why would it be everywhere? Why would everybody be buying it if it's not healthy? Yeah, it's conditioning. I agree. I agree. And I'm so glad that you guys found this channel that me and Luna are cultivating, because that's what we promote. And we try to teach, from our own experiences and the things I've been through a lot, man, with physical health. And trust and believe, I've done every diet you can think of. And I I was the skinniest majority of my life. I've been very skinny. And then many years ago I gained a lot of weight, and then I got in the gym 7 days a week and I was working out. I changed my whole lifestyle, and then I hit rock bottom again. So I've been up and down in all different ways, trying every different thing, and I'm here to share from my own experiences. um I've eaten meat majority of my life: chicken, fish, eggs, um turkey, all of it, beef, everything. And like I said, man, I watched my dad, you know, heal himself when the doctor said he couldn't. So I've been conditioned to believe that anything is possible. Whereas most people, they don't, and they go to a medical place and they trust in what they're telling them, and in actuality, it's only for the betterment of greed and all of that. Again, this is just from my own experience. Okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do, how you should do it. I just want to share from my own experience, and whatever you can take from it, take from it. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave it. But I've been fasting for years now, and there's so much fear even around fasting. Oh, you can't do that, blah blah blah. Oh, you can't go plant-based. It's it's unhealthy. I'm a proof I'm a I'm proof that it's not. you know? How do you know what they're feeding you is what they're actually telling you anyway? We don't know that. But we do know that vegetables, at least for the most part, despite like the spraying that they do to them, for the most part, they come from the earth. This other stuff is all processed. So you could do your best, you could do better, you know, by eating those higher vibrational foods like this. You know, granted, yes, I'm sure stuff from the sky falls into it, and that's why you do things like you detox your body. You do heavy metal detoxes. I'm doing a heavy metal detox right now. So it is so important right now that we take our power back, that we listen to our bodies, because today is the last eclipse of the year. And we're going through an ascension process. And there is ascension symptoms. And if you're not taking care of your body and you're not eating as clean as you can, you're going to have a really challenging ascension. It's not going to be pretty. We have to let go of the densities. A lot of these foods that they're feeding people in these establishments is very, very dense and heavy. And you have to let go of that density as our bodies are changing into crystalline form, as we're ascending. Yeah, I mean, the genes part, I think we all have it, man. I think we all have it. I believe we all have it. It's just some chose to put a lot more crap into their body and their thoughts and the things they consume than others. And some learned quicker than others that their thoughts are just as powerful as what you consume in your mouth. So I think everybody's equal as far as genes go in the way we're ascending. We're all transforming and upgrading. We're having this thing with my neck is like a huge upgrade my body's going through. But this time around, I'm handling it even better because I'm doing heavy metal detoxing. I'm fasting. I've been fasting for years. So if you guys want more of this kind of content, let me know and I will make videos and I will go live and talk about nutrition and things of that nature. But again, it's my experiences. I have no problem sharing, but you just have to know that take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and know that, I'm doing it from my own experience. It may not be the same for you or someone else. Um, well, as I said, I fe- I like I'm eating right now and it's about 3:45. I may have one of those protein donuts to show you guys on this live, and that's all I'm going to eat for the rest of the day. And then I probably won't eat till tomorrow, till it could be 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes later, sometimes 1. But I'm trying to eat around 11 or so, and then I have my last meal at like 2 or 3, 1, 2 or 3, and that's it. Because you want to give your body enough hours before you go to sleep. So you don't want to be laying down. A lot of people, they eat these big ass heavy meals for dinner and they'll eat them late. Some people even eat at night and when it's like 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. And your body, everybody's body, I don't care who you are, is going through like a clearing at that time. So it's like you want to leave your body where it's going through that clearing period. You don't want to be eating during that. And if you have heard a lot of people talk about this, yeah, see, I mean, well, to each his own, man. I don't judge you for it. Would I do it? No. But everybody's different. And I'm not going to judge you for it. But yeah, that's good enough amount of time. I mean, I stop at like now after this, and I go to bed at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. That's why I have to eat this early because I'm falling asleep at like 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. I think that's programming too, because humans were able can live hundreds of years, but the things that they've been doing to us for thousands of years, the mental programming, the physical programming, the the stuff they're spraying. I mean, hell, you walk outside and they're spraying weed killer all over the place, and you're breathing it in. If you go and step in the grass somewhere, you're absorbing that weed killer, those like horrific chemicals. So, I mean, no wonder there's so many people walking around with problems. You know? Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I mean, you know, it could be anything, you know. Um, hmm. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, man, this stuff is like breaking, like the radiation that we're receiving from the technologies, from the towers. I can go on and on, man. I mean, why do you think we have to like you guys will be crazy hearing this. I got this download a while back, and Spirit was telling me and they showed me how inverted this planet is. And they said, when you're outside, like in nature, you're actually inside because nature is inside of you. And when you're inside the house, you're actually outside, and you're actually outside of you when you're in, like I'm in here right now, but I'm outside. So when you're actually telling someone I'm going inside, you're really going outside of you. And that's why a lot of people feel ungrounded when they're in their house. I don't either, Leonard. I don't either. Nothing. What do you think I'm using on my neck? Arnica cream. That's it. A little bit of arnica cream. And oh boy, I could feel it. And I'm taking turmeric and I'm taking vitamin E, and that's it. And I can feel it. Trust me, it is sore. And it's upgrades. It's body upgrades. It's ascension symptoms. It's all of it. But if you can get inside, meaning put your feet in the grass, meaning you're actually outside when you're inside. It's weird to say, man, but I'm sure you guys, if you're this on point with things, you're getting what I mean. That's how inverted everything is. When you're outside, you're really inside. When you're inside the house, you're really outside, meaning you're outside of yourself. And that's why so many people feel anxiety when they're in their house. They don't feel grounded. I bet you if you went and you took a sleeping bag and a tent and you went outside in the grass and set the tent up right outside your house and went to sleep there, I bet you'd fall asleep. Guaranteed. Probably all this stuff in your house, like the Wi-Fi and the electrical stuff and all that stuff's keeping you wide awake. You're not grounded, you know? And we don't ground ourselves enough. Well, like I said, if you pitched a tent outside in the grass and went to sleep in the tent with a sleeping bag, you probably fall asleep no problem under the stars, you know? Um, but as I said, our houses are not grounded properly either. They're not grounded properly. Yeah, of course, Clint. Of course. I know that. I know that. You know? But it's better than nothing. It's better than eating like processed foods that still has the trails on it, you know? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. I'm even thinking if you did breath work regularly too, you'd probably sleep better. You probably fall asleep perfectly. That's what I mean. There's all the screen times and the technology and the radiation that's coming off of it. We're not cleansing our body of the radiation or the metals or anything because there's metals in that spray in the sky too that comes down in our foods. So we're consuming metals as well, along with radiation and everything else. we're like we're like walking radioactive humans, you know? And you got to constantly cleanse, like on a regular, man. Thank you everybody for joining, man, and eating lunch with me and having this amazing conversation. I guess I'm just gonna try one of these. Okay, for you guys. No, I'm definitely not religious. No, but I believe in God. I have a strong connection to God. I believe in I believe in Jesus. I believe in wow. I'll tell you this, it smells really good too for a plant-based um plant-based. Wow. This reminds me of like the way they feel and look. They almost look like an Entenmann's. Look how for plant-based, look at this. Hold on one second. Look at this. This is plant-based, vegan, grain-free, 190 calories, 10 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. And I don't say to eat this all the time. It's like if you're at the gym or you're working out or something like that, you could have something like this, on the go. You know what I mean? Or you can make them yourself, which is even better. Then it's not processed at all. Well, I mean, you don't need to be vegan to have this. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't matter. Um, that doesn't matter if you're not vegan. You could still have it. Here, let's try it though. Let's see. I'll tell you what, it smells amazing, like a real glazed donut. It's moist. It's soft. Look at this. Wow. I would have to say this guy was right, man. Like, it's very seldom that you find a plant-based, if you want to call this a protein bar, that uses monk fruit. You don't even taste the monk fruit. This is really, I mean, no wonder why they're calling it drum roll. um, wow, I have to say. Amazing. I would probably give this like a 9.5 out of 10. You're here because your girlfriend's moody? Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, these are really really good. I mean, if somebody is looking for low calories, like 1 gram of sugar, something that's grain free, it doesn't even have carbs at all. Gluten free, grain free, low sugar, high protein. I'm amazed at this product. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, well, no judgment, my friend. No judgment. Yeah, exactly. TMI is right. I agree, Clint. uh, you guys are funny, man. Wow. I mean, this is strawberry, and it smells like strawberry. Wow. Yeah, Leonard, it's TMI, man, all right? I don't think we needed to know that information, my friend. Um, Look at this. Strawberry. When you tell me that don't look good, glazed donut, really good ingredients, low calories, stuff they're coming out with, man. Let me tell you what. Wow. That legit tastes like a strawberry glazed donut. Yeah, I think you overshared way too much. I don't think your girlfriend would be like appreciating you talking about her, like, wow. This is vegan too. And it's 1 freaking gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein, 200 calories. And there's what? Three of them in here. Wow. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Wow. I gotta grow it even more. That's okay. This is well, this is plant based. Um and this one's plant based. 1 gram of sugar. This one has 190 calories. This one has 200 calories and 10 grams of protein. You don't even taste the monk fruit. It's it's mind blowing what they did with these. These are spectacular. I would almost give them a 10 out of 10, honestly. I'm vegan, 100% vegan at the moment. At the moment. Well, that's our food tasting for today. This is our food tasting for today, and this was spectacular. Um, and so was this one. Just spectacular. Spectacular. I can't even I don't think there's been a vegan protein bar, if you want to call it a bar, that I've had that tastes this good and has this low of calories. Normally, if you're going for protein bars, usually the protein is less than the sugar. The sugar is usually higher than the protein. And in this case, it's only 1 gram to 10 grams of protein, which is so rare in the protein game. Because, like I said, I've been, I, I wanted to eventually come out with a protein bar, a vegan protein bar. And I've always wanted to do that, and I've always done massive surveys, with um, you, just trying different protein bars, um, and I've never ever found anything that was even halfway decent. And these by far are one of the best. Well, that's good. So why is your name too vegan to handle if you eat meat? Not quite sure I understand. Daughter is vegan and I don't like half of her eats. Well, that's okay, man. You don't have to. You know what I mean? You don't have to. I think more and more people are finding out that a lot of this stuff that they serve in the stores and the meat department, all this is not even real meat. Unless you get it yourself, you don't even know if that's really even what they're actually saying it is. Like I hear a lot of people call the meat in like these fast food joints is like funny meat, you know? um, but anyways, I think I'm gonna get going. If you guys haven't already, man, like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. Please do, because there's going to be a lot more things like this coming down the pipeline with me, with Luna, with the both of us together. So I'm excited for what is coming. I had a lot of fun doing these food live streams with you guys the last couple times. If you didn't get a chance to watch the one I did the other day, watch it. Go back and watch it. We're gonna have. I just got done actually before. No, hell no, man. I'm never gonna argue. That's the one thing I don't understand. People that eat meat argue and fight with people that don't eat meat. Like trying to convince somebody else to do what they think they should do. Why? If you want to eat meat, go ahead and eat meat. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not going to judge you for it. I still love you. You know? It's like I don't want to put that energy into fighting with anybody about anything anymore. And if you feel the need to fight or want to argue or gaslight or put me down or call me names or, you know, more power to you. I love you anyways, you know? No, I'm Leonard, I would not do that. I'm grown way past that, way beyond that. And I don't know. I don't really understand it. I don't understand why people think that they have to convince you to be the way they are. I mean, if everybody was the same, then, you know, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun to have this conversation. But can we have it respectfully? I don't either. I don't either. What's the point? Like, what are you actually gaining out of it? You know what I mean? Like, what is there to gain from it other than your blood pressure going up, you depleting vitamins and minerals in your body? What's the point of like making fun of somebody else? Everybody's on their own journey, on their own path, and it's like it's time that we, you know, honor each other and we respect one another, you know? And we be kind and we, you know, treat each other how we want to be treated, like I've talked about numerous times on this channel, you know? So I appreciate you all, man, and this was a lot of fun, and I hope to do more of these if you guys want me to. No, I know you're not too vegan. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to argue about it, but I would like to have a discussion with somebody about it and why they think um, there's a need for them to do it. But I don't think you have to argue about it. No, hell no, I'm not, man. Of course not. I love animals, man. Part of why I went vegan in 2020 was because I felt the soul of the animal. I felt their anxiety. I could see visuals of them dying in a horrific way. And right when I took a bite of the hamburger, I felt it in my body. I saw visuals, images, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. No more. Can't do it. So that's kind of the story as to what led me to going vegan in 2020. Aside from I was dealing with physical things happening that I needed to get off meat, basically. Yet, some of the doctors were telling me, oh, yeah, you should eat veal and you should eat this. And I'm like, I am not eating deer. I'm not eating these liver. Like, hell no. And oh yeah, you'll get a lot of iron from that and blah 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 and this and that. And I'm like, I am not eating that. No way in hell am I eating that. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's listen, man, we here on planet Earth have free will and freedom of choice. And that's what makes the world go round, man. You get to choose how you want to be, how you want to show up in the world, what you want to do, what's good for you and what's not good for you. That's what's so amazing about Earth. And it's time that we stop gaslighting and judging other people for their choices, you know? Because when we do, we're just asking for them to be just like that, argumentative, wanting to fight about it. Then we continuously have these wars and these opposing sides, and and it's time for us to come together as one, to unify, to unite, because we are so much powerful when we come together than when we're separate. And that's why they want us to stay separate and divided, because they know how powerful we are when we come together. When you do a meditation together with a group of people versus a meditation by yourself, it is so much more powerful. And you can feel the frequency and the vibrations rising when you're in that group, when you're tapped in like that. You know? It's like it is time, like, and listen, man, the way you show up is the way others are going to show up. So if you show up with your sword and with your whatever they called that thing, like Hercules had the the round circular thing, your sword up and ready to fight, what do you think the other side's going to be ready to do? Ready to fight. When you put your sword down and you show up from a place of peace and love and unity, you shield. There you go. You show up from a place of peace, love, and unity, the other side is going to show up that way. And I talk about this all the time. It's like, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Treat others how you want to be treated. No one steps on you unless you allow them to step on you. That's where boundaries come in. That doesn't mean you have to have war. That doesn't mean you have to fight and argue. You just set a boundary with kindness. No, not really. Not when you say no. You can say no from a kind place. You don't have to be loud and argumentative to say no. If you don't want to do something, you say no. Kindly say no. When you set those back, listen, man, I went through some tough boundary settings for many, many years with my family, with a relative. And let me tell you what, man, there was a lot of gaslighting and narcissism and everything else. I went through stuff you guys wouldn't even want to ever go through. Okay? And when I tell you I had to set boundaries, yeah, it was tough in the beginning. Yeah, I had to be stern about it. That doesn't mean you're creating war or arguments because you're being like no, I'm not going to take this no more. No, I'm not going to settle for this. No, I'm not going to allow this. That's okay. That doesn't mean you're not kind. That means you're being kind to yourself, which is first and foremost the most important thing. Put yourself first and stand up and say no. And that's okay. I think like in the spiritual community, man, we just I don't know, it's well, it's part of the programming and conditioning that we've had around people pleasing. That's what it is. Oh, no, I'm not going to be that's not kind. Man, it's kind for you to say no and you want to take a bath instead of going out with people. it's kind for you to want to chill and relax and meditate versus like rushing out and going to shopping with a few friends. Yeah, God first, man. Go straight to God, man. Straight to God. First and foremost. Stay prayed up. I agree. Lord is always first, man. God first. Pray up, man. Stay prayed up. 100%. I don't deny that for 1 second. So it's like it's important to take care of us, to take care of ourselves, because we've been taking care of everyone else instead of taking care of ourselves. And I urge you to love yourself more. I urge you to hug yourself, and tell you love you, man. You know, love up on yourself, man. Do kind things for yourself. All these things are going to change the world because when you change the world. When you heal the world. So, but first and foremost, go straight to God, man. Ask God for everything. Ask God, create a relationship with God. It does not have to be religious. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to go to a religious institution to speak to God. You could sit in your bedroom and talk to God and ask God to come in and ask God for anything. But first and foremost, develop a strong relationship with God or the universe or the divine or prime creator or Jesus or whatever you look up to. Or I don't even want to say look up to, but whatever you pray to. I encourage you to create a daily relationship every single day, asking for guidance, asking for clarity, asking for help. You didn't come here to do this alone. We were not meant to do this alone. We were meant to come together. That's why there's 8 billion people on this planet. That's good. That's okay. I'm not religious either. I believe in God. I have a strong connection to God. I have a strong connection to my higher self. I believe in Jesus. I'm not Christian or Catholic or any religion, but I believe in God and Jesus and Mary Magdalene and all the different disciples. I just want to say that, yeah. And you know what? That's what's going to get you through this ascension process. That's what's going to get you through what we're all going through. If you have something going on physically, ask for help. But make it a point to develop a relationship like you are with your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your family member. You have to develop a relationship. It's the same exact thing, man. God wants you to develop a relationship. God wants you to trust the process. God wants you to trust what is unfolding, even if everything is falling apart around you. Even if you're standing in the fire and you're getting burned to the ground, that you trust God, that you trust the process that's unfolding. He wants you to trust in what you cannot see, which is trust in Him that He has your back. And we have to remember that, yeah, it's going to get challenging going forward, man. It is going to get very challenging. It's going to get very chaotic. But you can find peace with God. You can find peace with your breath. You can find peace when you find peace within you and ask for help. So many of us, man, we've been conditioned and brainwashed. We got to do this all ourselves. We have to do this alone. Why? Like, why do you go to your friend or your mother or your father or your sister or your brother or your husband or your wife before God? God's the one that makes miracles happen, man. Why do you go to your doctor before you go to God? Yeah, man, it's a spiritual war. 100%. Yes, the temple is our body. It is to be taken care of, including loving oneself. Exactly, man. Spot on, my friend. This place is going to flip upside down very soon. It is 100%. I mean, and people are going to be losing it. And that's what I hope that this channel can do is support us all together as we go through this ascension process together. It's not the end times. I don't believe it's the end times. I know it's not. We have to go through this breakdown of everything to build the new earth, to enter the golden age, the age of love, the Aquarian age. We have to go through it. I don't believe it's the end times. We're far from it. God, our guides, our angels are not going to allow that to happen. This is a human experiment has been going on for thousands of years. They are not going to allow that to happen. No, it's not going to happen, man. All these things have to collapse so that the evil leaves. and we ascend, and we go into 1,000 years of peace. Yeah, I mean, possibly, possibly, but they're at their last. They're at the last straw. They're holding on by a thread, so to speak. The deep state, the cabal, whatever you want to call them, the dark. They're at the last. They're hanging by a thread. Let's just say that, okay? And humanity's waking up, and I've been shown this 1,000 times that we're waking up at a rapid rate. People are waking up and questioning everything. Like I questioned everything when I was 7 years old. There must be more to life than I've been told. That's the thing everyone realizes when they wake up. And then you start questioning everything in your life. And that's what's happening. Well, Leonard, I'm not going to go into that right now because I'm almost on here 2 hours, man. I got to go take care of a few things, and but I will get into AI. Trust me, because I do have a lot to say about that. Okay, so just I hope that you subscribe to the channel, man, and you tap the notification bell, and you join us. You go to our website and sign up for a free newsletter so you can be on the know when we're going to go live and all the different things we're going to do and offer. There's a sign up where you put your name and email address in. You won't get spam or anything. It's just the monthly calendar with what's going on. And we're on every social media platform at Daren and Luna. So follow us on everything and join us, man. Thank you, everybody. I will get into that question, Leonard, because I'm going to screenshot it, and it's going to be another topic for another live. So we're making a list of all the questions that we haven't gotten through to, and if you guys have any questions you want us to talk about, drop the comments below the video on questions that you have, and me and Luna are making a list. We're making a list of every question, and we're going to go in detail and in depth about it. I just made a video that I'm going to be editing. It's the first podcast episode of Going Down the Rabbit Hole. So I'm starting a podcast called Going Down the Rabbit Hole, and I'm going to be talking about everything. And eventually I'm going to be bringing people on, but right now it's just going to be me going into these deep conversations. And as I said, it's called Going Down the Rabbit Hole. I recorded earlier today, episode 1, which is called The Soul's Journey. So it's all about soul contracts, souls on the other side, what happens when you transition and you pass away, what happens before you incarnate, things like that is what I'm talking about in that episode. And this is episode 1 of many. Okay, this is going to be episode 1 of many because I'm going to do probably like 3-4 parts to the soul's journey. So that's going to be, and I'm going to talk about vegan food, I'm going to talk about meat eating, and I'm going to talk about nutrition, I'm going to talk about religion and what's been going on for thousands of years on this planet, and I'm going to go into past life regressions because I do past life regressions on people. I've done close to 50 already. So there's a lot of things I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to bring people on, and we're going to see where this podcast takes us. So again, I need to edit the video, and I'm going to be recording new ones as I edit the older ones so that I can then keep up with it. I want to try to put at least one up a week, one episode a week, along with going live and talking with you guys and chatting. And so, like I said, if you have any questions, man, drop it in the comments. I can also make your questions into podcast episodes as well. So I'm excited, man. There's a lot of new things we're doing on this channel. What about Rabbi T? Who's Rabbi T? But anyways, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Repent Now. I appreciate, I'll just say, I don't really know what to call you. You have a long name. I don't. Leonard, thank you, brother, for subscribing. Lillian, I appreciate you. Stay safe as well. Thank you, everybody who has came through and subscribed and commented and liked and shared. And I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. This was so much fun. Oh, rabbit hole. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's called Going Down the Rabbit Hole. That's what the podcast is going to be. And I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to the first premiere of the first episode. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next live, in the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Have a great day. Tank not as well. I'll see you guys soon. Love you all, man. Here's my thumbnail.